The 2025 AAPA conference was actually kind of lit. I think there could be some regrets if you missed it. Over 7,000 people showed up in downtown Denver, Colorado for the National Physician Associate Conference hosted by the AAPA. But fun fact, I almost didn't make it. My flight from Philly to Denver was delayed about 6 times, guys. First it was weather, then crew issues, then air traffic control delays. We were stuck on a plane and stuck in the airport for 12 hours. Morale was low, snacks were gone, but hey, we kept it together. I even drove about 2 hours south to Baltimore just to fly out to make the trip. But honestly, it ended up being worth every travel headache. You see, the AAPA has been looking at conferences differently. Yes, everyone knows the primary purpose of a conference is to get CNE credits. There were over 200 hours of classroom learning and workshops you could use to improve your clinical practice and satisfy your license renewal. But what's often overlooked is the camaraderie and networking opportunities. Not to mention the super insightful keynote speeches on technology and starting a PA business, to the fun events organized outside of the conference to make your trip memorable.
I'm JohnThePA. I'm here in Denver for the AAPA Conference.
This video is the top 5 things I loved about the AAPA conference this year, and I'm saving the best one for the end of the video. As a disclaimer, I am a member of the AAPA and one of their social media ambassadors. They covered my travel and conference fees so that I could give you guys this insider look and share my experience. They even got me this exclusive one of one, never before seen JohnThePA bobblehead. Yes, which I think probably deserves a video in and of itself. First thing I loved about the conference this year in Denver was the excursions that they set up. A new trend is that the AAPA is organizing events to partake in outside of the conference. For example, I went on a 2-hour walking ghost tour with other PAs to learn about the history and various supposedly haunted homes in an old neighborhood of Denver. There's also a Jeep excursion to a nearby national park, and they even organized a VIP suite for 100 PAs to watch my team, the Philadelphia Phillies, absolutely clown on the Colorado Rockies. Another centerpiece of the conference was the Expo Center. Here they had live music and a whole host of snacks and drinks. They set up a rock climbing wall and even had free massages, guys. And yes, this girl agreed to being filmed. I wasn't just creeping. There was even a Made in Denver section featuring local businesses and artisans. And in the middle of it all, a blood drive helping collect blood products for mothers in labor so you could network, snack, and save lives all in one spot. We had big pharma reps talking about new drugs and medicines. We had universities promoting their programs and job recruiters looking for talent. I mean, where else are you going to be able to eat cinnamon rolls next to the Ozempic booth, which was pretty on brand? Speaking of job opportunities, my next highlight was learning more about PA Job Source. You see, they set up a whole job fair for new grads and current PAs looking for networking opportunities. We even got a sneak peek private interview with one of the co-founders who launched the PA Job Source software.
What is PA Job Source in your own words? What are you guys trying to do with this program?
Yeah, PA Job Source, well, we actually launched it at AAPA 2024 in Houston a year ago, so got it out in the wild for a year now. Really, our mission was to help AAPA members find every single opportunity in the country without having to go anywhere else, right? PAs feel FOMO and they tend to get 5 to 10 job boards.
Right.
Solved that and created a place where they could find everything.
Have you guys received any feedback from PAs or employers like, hey, it was great, or hey, you guys helped me find a job?
Yeah.
Do you know, generally, like speaking, how many like employers are on here right now?
Yeah. So there's 50,000 dots on the map, which
Oh my gosh.
one being an individual location across the country where PAs can and do work today.
Okay.
And then from that, there's right around 100 employers that are currently using it.
Okay.
You can imagine some of the big employers in the
Yeah.
space, think like large hospital systems. They have hundreds of dots themselves that are kind of lit up and green on the map. And we get great success stories. We hear about hires that take place as a result. And I just can't say enough about how AAPA members have responded to it.
Okay.
So thankful for it.
Yeah.
Appreciative, and honestly, almost can't believe that it exists.
Is there anything else like you might want to say or want people to know?
One thing I really want to make sure everybody knows is that PA Job Source is an AAPA member benefit. You can get to it by going to aapa.org and then looking for the Career Central section or the jobs link on the homepage. Can't miss it. Take you right into the map.
Perfect.
And we hope you love it.
Thank you so much, Jared, for your time.
If you're a student or a new grad, you should put this on your radar. This wasn't just resume drop boxes. We're talking real face-to-face job leads with recruiters. My second most favorite part of the whole PA conference was the AAPA Challenge Bowl. You see, 90 schools entered for bragging rights that their PA program was the most knowledgeable, the most hardened. There were signs, big paint, wild headgear. It literally felt like March Madness or medicine. And my school's team, Salis University, came and brought the heat. So many great contenders stepped up and battled. Ultimately, the field came down to just 2 universities left. There was Yale University Online versus Midwestern University's Downers Grove campus. Yale Online won it all. They even beat out the OG Yale program. But it's sort of not fair because those online students have more time to study. Congratulations to Yale for the win. I think I saved the best for last was PA Night Out. Over 2,000 PAs completely took over 5 bars and clubs on a single street. And the whole event was reserved for PAs only. And let me tell you, PAs know how to party. I may have even twerked that night, guys. I mean, I don't remember. It was a little bit of a blur. I was hanging out at El Patio well into the night, enjoying my free food and drink passes. But it was also kind of cool to see PAs letting it loose, dancing, and having fun. And I think that's what was surprising to me. You could go to a conference, learn and review the medicine, go vote for your AAPA leadership, and still enjoy everything the local area has to offer. The best part of the entire trip was meeting you guys. I met tons of pre-PAs, PA students, practicing PAs, and longtime viewers of this channel. Talking with you, hearing your stories, answering your questions, that's what filled me with the most joy. It reminded me of my why. Why did I become a PA, and why did I start this channel in the first place? And it just so happened that the keynote speaker of this year's event, Sunil Gupta, spoke exactly on rediscovering your purpose, reconnecting with the reason you chose this path. I walked away from Denver more motivated than ever to keep creating, keep growing, and keep showing up. So if you've ever considered going to the AAPA conference, I highly recommend you come out next year to New Orleans. And if you do, I hope that I get to see you there. And I hope that we get to meet up. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.